Take your baby by the hand.
You're watching TC McCarthy. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely buy my books. The links to them are below. And don't forget to subscribe to this video and click like when you finish. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. Listen, before I get started on this video, I got to tell you, there's a great channel out there, Red Letter Media. They do a lot of movie reviews. I love movies. So if you're like me and you like movies and you like to watch movie reviews, these guys are super funny. They're super sharp. They've done a lot of their own movies, which aren't great, but they know what they're talking about when it comes to the movie industry and everything. So definitely go check them out, subscribe to them, do all that stuff, because it's totally great. Their videos are all completely fantastic. Now, that being said, they're often wrong. Don't think that they're going to basically choose your tastes for you. I've found a couple of movies that they didn't like that I absolutely loved, and that's one of those movies I want to talk about today. It's a movie that I think is going to be a cult classic if it isn't already a cult classic, and that's the movie with Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart. You guessed it, American Ultra. So what is American Ultra? Well, basically, American Ultra is a movie that Red Letter Media hated. The guys hated this movie. Rotten Tomatoes hates this movie. I loved it. I've seen it multiple times. I can't get enough of it. I may watch it again today. I don't know. But it's a fantastic movie. Think Jason Bourne. If Jason Bourne was working at a dead-end job in the middle of West Virginia in a small town at a grocery store right by the road, like a Quickie Mart, and was a total stoner who basically drew comic books. No, you didn't imagine me saying that. It combines all those elements with a Jason Bourne-like character. So from here on out, go ahead and expect spoilers, okay? I'm not going to tell you the ending of the movie or anything like that, but I am going to give some stuff away. So if you don't like spoilers, switch to something else right now. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start right now. Okay. So here's the setting. You've got a number of different strong characters and strong actors in this movie. Bill Pullman plays this overarching kind of, shadowy, in-charge figure at the CIA. Underneath him is Topher Grace, who plays this kind of young, millennial, I want power at any cost type character who climbs over people and destroys careers to get what he wants and kills people to get what he wants. And then you've got another character played by, I think it was Connie Britton, who's basically Topher Grace's competition. She's kind of a good CIA agent, right? Well, it turns out Topher Grace and Connie Britton had competing programs to develop this kind of, not Mongolian, what is it? Manchurian candidate, like super assassin, basically. Somebody who's subliminally or subconsciously is capable of all these martial arts, languages, all these sorts of things that Jason Bourne kind of does, but doesn't remember it in real life. You have to activate him with a code phrase, basically. So basically, you've got these two competing programs of like super assassins, and it turns out that Topher Grace plays the bureaucratic game at the CIA a little bit better and becomes Connie's boss. The next thing you know, she's getting a call from Bill Pullman. She doesn't know it's Bill Pullman. His voice is disguised. She's getting a call from Bill Pullman, and Bill is telling her, hey, I'm sorry, we're going to have to go ahead and kill your boy. She had one guy who's a super kind of assassin. We're going to have to go and kill your boy Mike. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Mike is played by Jesse Eisenberg, right? Topher Grace has won the bureaucratic battle. He's going to destroy Connie's program so that his program can advance, and he sends his assassins out to kill Jesse Eisenberg's character, Mike. Not so fast, because Connie Britton races out to this small town in West Virginia, warns Mike by basically activating him in this scene right here.
Chariot progressive, listen. Mandelbrot set is in motion. Echo choir has been fielding the chariot progressive. Mike, listen. Chariot progressive!
Is that a lyric from something?
Do you want your soup?
Mandelbrot set. I love that. That opening phrase is fantastic. Now, by the way, okay, a lot of people have given this movie crap because of the script. I think this script is fantastic. Look, I agree with people who say that Jesse Eisenberg plays the same character in every movie. Don't disagree with that at all. I totally agree. Same with Kristen Stewart. Normally, they are not great actors, but in this movie, they are perfect. They're perfectly cast, and this dialogue basically overcomes any shortcomings that those two actors have. And it's brilliant. It was written by Max Landis. Max Landis has gotten a lot of crap for movies like, I've forgotten the Frankenstein movie he made, but he's also written some great ones. Take, for example, Chronicle. I actually haven't seen that yet, but everybody raves about that. So that's one of the movies that I have on my short list to see in the near future. Max, if you're watching this, Don't give up. I mean, your stuff is just fantastic. And I'll say it again before I keep going with the plot. This is going to be a cult classic. You've got a classic movie here. It's totally different, totally unique, and it was mind-blowing when I watched this for the first time. So anyway, let's keep going. So she comes, Connie Britton comes and activates Mike at the convenience store. Then she leaves, and a couple of assassins arrive just after she leaves. And before he knows it, Jesse Eisenberg has basically killed them both. One of them he kills with a plastic spoon, I think. So it's totally random violence and action in this movie throughout, and it's just fantastic.
Hey, stop doing stuff to my car.
Hey, babes, what's up?
Hey, I just killed 2 people.
That's awesome.
No, they had guns and knives and they were being like total dicks. I took a spoon and I just I shoved it through this guy.
Why are people trying to stab you?
I don't know, but I'm like freaking out. I have a lot of anxiety about this. Oh! That would have hurt.
Now, the movie has other things going for it. Kristen Stewart is basically Mike's girlfriend. It turns out that she is actually a CIA handler. She's the one who is supposed to look out for and keep on top of Jesse Eisenberg's character. But along the way, she falls in love. And so when it comes time for her to return to the agency, she says no, quits, and stays there with Mike, who is a complete stoner and loser, basically. There's a love story there that completely works also. I found it very, very actually touching.
Oh man, come on, just give us like one.
Now, throughout the movie, there are a couple of other characters that are fantastic. John Leguizamo, he's one of my I think he's a brilliant, underrated kind of character actor. He's just fantastic at what he does. And he's awesome in this movie. He basically plays a drug dealer who has like a weird house. And it's just, I'm not going to give anything away in this case, but the interactions that Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen have with John Leguizamo.
You ain't trying to get normalized? Nah, Mike.
Hey, Rose, I think I could probably break this lock.
Are fantastic, and John has a couple of sidekicks in this movie that are brilliant. And then there's a whole host of actors who play basically the hitmen for Topher Grace's team, and they do a great job. There's one called Laffer, who's basically the main bad guy hitman, and he's totally insane, and I think it's really well done. It comes close to being over the top, but it rides that edge and basically pulls it off successfully. So that was a great character as well. Listen, I'm not going to give any more of the movie away. I disagree with Red Letter Media. I think this is a fantastic movie. If you haven't watched it because you've heard bad things about it or something like that, do yourself a favor, ignore that. Go and watch it now and see for yourself. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me if you think it's a great movie or if it's a horrible movie and why. And in any case, I really appreciate you watching this review. Definitely click like for this video. It helps me out a lot, more than you know. And subscribe. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Mostly I do science fiction related stuff because I'm an author. And but I also occasionally do, I get into politics, maybe a little religion here or there. But I do movie reviews and some other things. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for other videos like this. Stick around, subscribe, click like. I know I've said it before. Thanks again, and transmission. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Look, now that YouTube is censoring everybody, we all need to work together. So please, click the thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel, and do one small thing for me. Share this on social media. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, I don't care which. Every social media thing you're subscribed to, however little you're willing to do, however much. Also consider buying my books. I'm an award-winning author, and you get what you pay for. You'll at least have some enjoyment out of them. I'm not asking for charity. Take a look at my books. All the links are below. Thanks for watching.
We were so in vice in a dance hall.